This is my 2001 Lincoln LS, and today we're going to replace the driver's side brake light that is burned out. When I started the car up yesterday, I noticed this little indicator light was on right here on the dash, and actually I had no idea what this was because I had never seen it before. So looked it up in the manual. Turns out this means that an exterior light bulb is burned out. So I got out and looked around the car and didn't actually see anything burned out. Of course, I didn't have anybody with me to check the brake lights. So I drove away from the house, and eventually I'm riding along and stopped at a stop sign, and the guy behind me started blowing his horn and yelling out the window, "Hey, you know, your driver's side brake light's out." And I just thanked him for that, and so that's how I knew what it was. So that's what we're going to do today, is replace that. In order to get to the brake light bulb, we're going to have to pull this tail light off of the car. Now inside this tail light there are actually three bulbs. One is a brake light, one is a turn signal, and the other is the rear tail light. So knowing how to pull this tail light off of the car gives you access to any three of those bulbs if you need to replace one. Here I am in the trunk, and I'm looking at this, the light's right on the outside here, but what we're going to have to do is pull this liner off. So I think I can just, pull it back. And what that does is exposes what we're going to have to do. There's going to be three 11mm nuts that we got to take off to get this fixture out. One of them is, it's going to be right here. There's one that's going to be down inside here. And then the third one is right there. So let me just pull those off. This one, you can kind of feel it. Oops, I just knocked off the 11mm socket. And let's see if I can get it out of here. Yo, there it is, I feel it. I lost that socket down in here, and it rolled way down in there. So I just happened to use this little tool that I've got for drains, and I was able to scrape it back so I can see it right there. How I got it out was, I stuck a little magnet on the back of my screwdriver and just popped it right out. Somewhere I have one of those little grabber tools, but I looked in my garage and it's buried somewhere under something. So this was my next, this is what I did. I love these little magnets. They come in very handy for all kinds of things. I just put some Scotch tape on this thing to hold that socket on so I don't lose this thing again. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna just hold on to this thing carefully so it doesn't fall down inside. Voila, there it is. I don't know if you can hear it, but one of my neighbors started playing some cool music back there. Hey, how's it going, man? The nuts are off. Let's see if this thing should just pop right out. Yikes, come on out. There it comes. And looks something like this, and the brake light is the one on this side. Okay, so let's see what we got here. So I'm going to counterclockwise is how you take this out, and let's see what we got. This bulb is really a mess. Take a look at that thing. It's all white inside. Holy spamola. Yeah, you can tell it's definitely not working. It's 3157. I bought a new one at Walmart, so let's put that new one in. To get this bulb out, all you have to do is just grab it and pull it. Comes right out. So let me open the package and get the new one. Anyways, I got these at Walmart. It's the 3157s, Sylvanias. Since I don't like to touch bulbs with my bare fingers, I just use my rubber glove here. Get it out. And we'll put it right back in, just like this. There we go, we're done. Before I put this back together, let me just see if this works. There it goes, it works. Not only does it work, but the little light on the dashboard that says the bulb is burned out is off. So what we do is put the bulb back in. It only goes in one way in the slots. So you got to find that one. You got to find the one way. There it is. Okay, it's popped right in. Turn it clockwise, and choop, it's just goes right into place. So I'm going to put this back. Line up the bolts. There we go. Okay, the next step is to put these nuts back on, and so let me just do that. This littler one goes over here on this side, and this one's going to go in here. So you know what, I'm going to try something interesting. Okay, I'm just going to take this thing and tape it to my ratchet with a little piece of Scotch tape so it doesn't fall off, and I can just slide it in there. Feel it. There it is. Okay. Actually, I don't need that. There we go. And it's going right on. I'll tell you, I just don't like dropping things down into the frame, and that happens to me not often, but it's annoying when it does. Okay, so there we go. Perfect. Let me tighten it up. Now, I like to get all of the nuts a little bit snug before I tighten them all down. Perfect. All back together. Let's do one last check to make sure it's working since I put it together. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a very blessed day.